Everybody have a chance to read over the minutes. Do I have any corrections or a motion that they be accepted as printed? So moved.
Second.
Okay, you got a first and second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Likewise. Okay. City of Lakeland Police Report for Chief Jim Harrison.
The month of March, we had 51 traffic stops, resulting in 37 traffic tickets. 9 arrests were made, had 81 calls for service, 13 suspicious person calls, 1 DUI, 3,120 miles patrolled. And I'd like to ask you a question about the vehicles that we have. Every one of them that I have right now is needing service, and I know BJ's wants to see a car or somebody to service them, or do we just wait on BJ?
I'll get BJ service.
Okay, thank you.
City of Lakeland Fire Report, Jerry Jones.
Okay, activities for March 2013. Total number of calls for March were 17. 3 of those 17 were EMS calls. The city had 5 of the 17 calls, with only 3 of the 5 paid. But the city's pay for the month is $680 even month. There were no truck repairs for the Lakeland station. Everything is up and running in good shape there. Only other thing, the new unit that we purchased, the new support unit that's in service and inside the shelter back behind the station. We got our shelter moved back behind the station here, and I just finished it up today, and we got that in service. Something I just want to bring up, I don't know if y'all are already working on it. The new lift station behind there sank, and the fence all fell in. I guess y'all won't have to come
Contract.
it just made it look better if it was all fixed back up like it should be. And another thing I said I would bring up, there was a board member there at a county meeting from the park board, said they were having trouble with their sewer since that new system was put in. I told them that the gravity flow system was not touched, it's still intact. All they did was they had the pressure pumps. But you know, it just maybe it's coincidental. They said they couldn't have their times. And it started with the system. I don't know. But they just asked them to look in. I just bring it up forward.
Hey, Mayo, did you hear that? Okay, Mayo, take care of that.
Any questions?
Thank you, sir. Sanitation report by Councilman Grace Mack, Shirley Roberts. Y'all got anything on this? Okay, we have received our new used garbage truck. He's practicing on it some. He's going to operate it on Thursday, and so he can get used to it. Every piece of equipment's got to get used to operations of it, different and all. So it looks good, and so you will be seeing our new truck out about the city operating sanitation. Okay, water and sewer report. Okay. On the sewer, we've been having trouble over months with ammonia being high, a little bit high. They've been doing a lot of investigation. I think our culprit's going to be beavers. Mayo, isn't that what y'all pretty well determined? Stop there.
Yes.
Just tell everybody about what y'all found.
We got traps out now. Let's try to catch them. We got 2 traps out now. Just saw them today to try to catch them. But it got all piping all stopped up. The beavers out.
Okay, you got 4 landfill cells, and this water moves from cell to cell, and you have plants that grow in there, and these out of the aerators that you see out there circulating the water, takes ammonia out of the water, and also the plants in the wetland takes them out. And they've unstopped, stuff back up in the pipes up under the water they didn't see. So, doing a thorough investigation, and a fellow that manages our plant down there spent 2 or 3 days here lately trying to find out what was causing the problem. And that's what they have found. And it was stopped up inside in the pipes up under the water where you couldn't see. Now, y'all have been unstopping the beavers where you see out front, but that stuff had got in there and stopped it up where they couldn't see. So we're going to try that for a few weeks, and then hopefully that will eliminate our problem down there at the landfill, in the wetlands, what I hope. Okay. Street report. Do we have anything on that? Councilman Calhoun, City of Lakeland Administrative Report.
Administrative report. Our city clerk Diane Westbury has assisted with organizing our annual kids fish derby to be held Saturday, May 11th at the Flatlanders Park. On Friday, April 19th, the Lakeland County Library Elementary School Fishing Derby art contest will be judged here at City Hall. The Georgia Municipal Association District 11 Spring Meeting will be held Monday, April 22nd in Sparks, Georgia. Mayor Dorsey serving as Vice President at the GMA District 11 Board. All council members and city clerk are encouraged to attend. Our city clerk Diane Westbury, along with our court clerk Sandy Cribs, attended GMA recording regulation and resource workshop. Code enforcement report. Our code enforcement have sent violation notice to property owners with overgrown grass and weeds and debris. And she has continued to contact property owners and tenants with basketball goals located on the city streets and public right-of-way. And we have continued to remove goals off the city right-of-way also. And also our city code enforcement continue to return shopping carts to the stores along with the help of our police department. And also she has coordinated with the city building inspection and regarding building and homes and building code violation.
Thank you.
What, Mr. Guy, what was the date of the meeting in Sparks?
22nd of April.
What's that?
I think I might be here to be president soon.
Yes.
That's April 22nd.
Thank you. Can have you. Thank you. Deserve our support that day. Try to be there.
I appreciate all the council and good. I'd like for the council to pass and adopt a resolution of the city of Lakeland recognizing Georgia Cities Week, April 20th through 27th, 2013, and encouraging all citizens to support the celebration and the corresponding activities.
So moved.
I have a second?
Second.
Second. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, motion carried. Okay. I would like permission to take bids, purchase a new vehicle for public works, truck, be a work truck with power blenders and standard work truck. Take bids and we'll open them at the next city council meeting. Do I have a motion to do that?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Now that our truck is coming in, our trash truck, I would like to ask you to surplus 205 Peterbilt garbage truck And I did have company man come and appraise it, that sells garbage trucks, sells Peterbilt Park garbage trucks. In fact, the salesman that sold the city this truck originally came and appraised it, and he appraised it between $50,000 and $60,000. And I think we ought to start out maybe in the only thing we ought to start at the top and start in the middle.
I think we ought to start a little above it.
You can always come down, you can't go up.
That's right, but it's not above it, I think.
We can put it on government deals or on Craigslist or cities and advertise it, start at $60,000. Top price. I have a motion, do we do that?
So move.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Okay, likewise. All right, in your packet, you'll find the solid waste management program regulation of inert landfills. This is where we put our limbs and our leaves. And coming up with new regulations on next year, whereby you're going to have to hire an engineer to tell you how to dig the hole, how deep, how wide, and then you're going to have to line this hole, whether it be with clay or a plastic type liner. Then you're going to have to buy gas monitors and monitor it. Our engineer, Carter Sloop, recommended that we go out of the inert because it's too expensive. And what other cities are doing around here, they use what's called sway cars. And they've got a big old arm that comes out with a claw on it, picks up the trash and puts it in, the limbs and so forth. So what I'm asking here, and Donald, you can be a lot of help here helping me on this, is see if we can find a good used sway car, and also either a truck with it or a truck that will pull a sway car that's got the hydraulics to lift the limbs and put it in. We don't need to wait for the last minute. It may take us 6 months or a year to try to find it. And we have the funds to do this with. And so I'm asking the commission that we start trying to find, and you know, you get an auction, and a good buyer comes up, you got to buy, you can't call everybody and ask them. So I'll get Councilman Patton work with me on that if you would. Let's find what would be a good price on those two pieces of equipment. So that we find one we know, something I'm not familiar with, it's a little out of my goal, but I mean, out of my field, I will get familiar with it. I ask a motion that you have permission to work on that. Second. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Number 10. Discussing proposing an animal control service contract with the Adair County Board of Commissioners. They put in the paper and they've asked for contracts to be submitted, I believe, by May 1st, and they're going to go over. And so thought we might give them something to talk about, something to look at. I believe they've been paying around $39,000 to $40,000 a year. Is that correct, Commissioner? Give y'all a proposal that the city of Lakeland would do the animal control $25,000 a year, and we settle on 45, 55 loss negotiations. That is a package deal.
Well,
And this will say,
say that again, please.
all right, that we would do the animal control for $25,000 a year for the county. And they settle with us 45, 55 on the loss negotiation. This will save money going back to court with lawyers. It will also save the county $15,000 more a year. I'm not, it's around 39 or 40, is that correct?
A little less than
a little less. So it'll save y'all $14,000+ a year that you can do something else with or cut taxes. And that's still, you know, receiving 5% more on the lost tax than you're receiving at the present.
Mr. Mayor, where did the $25,000 figures come from? Is that just an estimate, or what is that, a taxable figure, or what is that figure? That you're giving to the county? That your county, your contract is down to how much, $25,000 a year?
That's after a study of the cost and doing it 1 month and taking into regards expenses of employees and trucks and so forth. We've looked
We
at
can do it $15,000 less than that? Is that what you're saying?
yes, sir. No, than what they've been paying. Yes, sir.
And that's tied to the 45, 55, 7.
Yes, sir.
And we're at 50/50 now.
Yes, sir.
So both of them's got to be approved by the county. If we approve it tonight, the county's got to approve
Yeah,
it.
we agree with that.
So what, for instance, they didn't approve the 55/45, would we still be able to negotiate dog catching with them? Is that some price?
No,
Uh,
that's part of the deal.
That's part of the deal. The sale of $14,000 something dollars. What they paying now. That's a pretty good cut. That's over $1,000 a month, what they paying now. That's giving them a pretty good deal.
And this is, if it's all said and done, it's a yearly contract on the animal control.
Well, that's what the paper said, the commissioner said, yearly contact. Right, yes. It wouldn't be something that I have anticipation of going up on, unless we could prove to them that it costs us more than that, so, you know, I think we could live with that and buy into that several years to come.
Is that a possibility?
Not from my point of view, I'm just speaking for my.
That's not,
One. That's one.
so if we pass this, y'all, would- I know you're considering, but you would give us a thought.
Absolutely.
It has to be brought up for everybody, but, you know, I think we're ready to work, trying to tie this into this, you know, I mean, I think we negotiate on each item separately, that way we know what we're doing.
Well, it's all about money. And we're giving you a proposal that you can save Lanier County taxpayers money. That's what we do. That's in your ball. If you want to save on money, that's up to you. We're giving you the opportunity to do that.
But you've got to mention that we could end up with 11% of lost money, or lost money, so.
Well, what's the difference in percent and money both ways?
I'm not ready to argue this here,
You know, anyway, that's in your court. That's the commissioners discuss that. We're offering to save the Lanier County taxpayers money. And,
Sir, have we already had the 45, 55 on the board before?
yes, that's what we asked for right now. Yes, sir.
So we've had it before, and it's been turned down, right?
By them, yes, sir.
We've already paid about $25 in attorney fees on this thing, and that made any problem. Is that right?
I'm not sure on the total amount. I'm not sure on the total amount. It's a little less than that, because there's some other things was involved there. I have a motion that we propose this to the Lanier County Board of Commissioners. So moved. A second. Any more discussion? All in favor of proposing this to the Lanier County Board of Commissioners, say aye. And anybody says no. Okay, motion's carried.
Diane, did you recognize who voted yes, who voted no?
Everybody voted yes.
Yeah, everybody voted yes. Okay, discuss proposed intergovernmental contract for police protection between the city of Lakeland, Lanier County Sheriff, and Lanier County Board of Commissioners. This is something been talked back and forth and discussed and all. And, how do, first of all, any citizens in the audience like to comment on that?
I'd like to say something there. We've talked about all this studies here and there, we've never seen a dollar figure, we don't know what we're studying. I'm not in favor of studying, voting on anything unless I see a dollar figure. I mean, there's no use to keep looking and keep a wild horse dead, because we're not going nowhere. We've got those little figures nowhere, we don't have any, they don't have any. I'm not in favor of study. If we're going to do anything, if there's a 30-day study, give us some figures, then go back to it.
And we're managing as it is, we're doing great, our police department doing great, I think,
But we've not seen any kind of figures. This is going on the third month now, still not seeing any figures nowhere.
Yeah, we've asked for them.
I'd say let's give them another 30 days, so some figures up, they don't, forget about it.
You making that as a motion?
I make that as a motion.
I got a second? Second. Any more discussion? And all in favor say aye. And opposed? Anybody opposed? Okay? Who's gonna tell me whose class you from here tonight? That person gonna get an A plus, the rest of them gonna get an A. Now, who's gonna stand up and tell me?
Mr. Sermon's class.
Huh?
Mr. Sermon's class.
Mr. Sermon's class. All right, y'all remember who told me? We're glad to have you here tonight. And you know, one day you may be sitting up here. You're the future. One day we were out there. That was a long time ago. So we welcome you to visit us tonight. You got any questions? Any one of you'd like to ask us? Don't be bashful. It's not going to hurt. Might be 2 A pluses come there. You know, somebody to ask me something. Well, thank you all for coming. I'm glad that you were in attendance tonight. And maybe I can be around and vote for one of y'all one day and run or something. All right. Next, approval of the City of Lakeland accounts payable. If you would look over the accounts payable. Anybody got any questions?
Yeah, I've got one. $41,317 cents in period water. Is that part of the law, or what's that part?
Councilman, there, could you hold up, there are a couple that didn't get a report.
Check register.
Check register, okay. What page is that on?
Page 4.
pay?
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
I have a question about EPD. Where do we stand with that? What is going on with EPD?
That's under investigation. That's under investigation.
I don't really know about it.
Well,
We elected officials to the city, and that is a serious matter, and I feel like we're going to make us along.
well, we've had some high ammonia that's been reported in the paper.
We also have some material reported, and, I just like to know where we are with it.
We're in fine shape.
If that satisfies the paper, we just like to satisfy.
Okay.
You hear the answer? Here's what it says right here on the copy. We have a right to go to elected officials, as you're elected.
Well, don't everybody everybody knows, I imagine you
We are
know.
voting on the people in this like this. And we don't know anything about these things. That's not a fair thing.
How many days you been to City Hall last Thursday?
I mean, they have.
How many have you been here? You ever come up here to ask about anything, or check on anything, or do anything?
Yes, I did.
What?
I would
What?
get that.
What?
I was for it, I'm going to copy it.
Yeah?
I'd like to know where that stands. We've got there, what's going on with it, that's all I'm asking.
What's going on with it?
Yes.
It's fine,
By whose standard?
by the lawyers, for understand.
And we hired another lawyer for this.
Yes, sir.
Without asking anybody, without any.
No.
Six members that sit down for more about it.
Yeah, it has been asked, we know.
How many of you knew that hire lawyers was hired?
Whoa. Shirley, you knew we hired a lawyer? Yep. Drace, you knew we hired a lawyer? Yep. Tony? Yep. Otis?
I didn't know about it.
John, I told you.
Yeah, you told me this week, yeah.
Everybody else knows. Everybody knows what you know.
Everybody heard it me, why did I not know? I mean, I gotta
I
come.
don't never see it, City Hall.
Come ask everything that goes on, is that how we do it?
All right.
And I come ask, what can you see? I'm not misleading. I was not on the council when that was done.
This goes back to '06, so. You need to answer him.
I can tell you what I told her. I can tell you what I told her. Donald, if it would help any, I might can enlighten you a little bit. Probably 2 or 3 months ago, I got a call from the lady over in Albany that does these investigations. And apparently, it had been going on for some time, but she was saying that somebody had reported that the city had buried some stuff that wasn't supposed to be buried and had disposed of things without getting an asbestos check or anything. And I said, well, I don't know, but I'll do some investigating and give you the benefit of what I know. And at that time, she was making comments that she wasn't getting any cooperation from the city like she thought they ought to. But come to find out, this had been going on since 2006 or 2007. And I said, well, I talked to a couple of employees and they denied any involvement in doing any violation. And she said, well, I might just come down there and figure out where it was buried and get some permissions to do some digging and stuff like that. And I said, well, that'd be okay. Let me know where you want to go, where you want to dig, and I'll see if I can get the mayor and council to agree to that because it's not their property. But apparently what had happened, I he reported a lot of violations, 100 violations, supposedly, to this lady. And they're investigating. So I said, well, I don't know. That's all I can find out is that there was no violations that occurred. But we'll still cooperate with you, what you want to do. And the next thing I know, instead of her doing what she said she would do, she wrote a letter accusing the city of these violations. And at that point, I think the mayor called him, Tommy Colvin, the fellow who's doing the loss negotiations for the city, and got him to look into it and work on it, and he got what reports they had. And that's where we stand. It's kind of an ongoing investigation at this point, so far as I know.
This time, I just wanted to know what it was.
Well,
I understand
there's
it's
a lot of smoke, but there ain't no fire has showed up yet. You know?
In the event, I believe that there's a possibility of a $25 a day fine. That could be the maximum. And I think that's pretty serious. And I
Well,
feel like we
this
should
is
know
Where
what
did you hear that?
right here.
Well, you know, the accusations are serious,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Now, how much
And
of
we should
that?
know about those things. As members of the city council, we should know. I feel strongly about that.
Well, the first I knew about it was about probably 3 months ago. And that's all I know about it.
Yeah, but that's okay. That told us what I need, what I'd like to know. Is where we always, it says right here that, these things are subject to up to $25 a day in the event of violation. Right here, any person violating any previous of the article shall be eligible for civil penalty of not more than $25 per day. That's serious money. And if I represent the taxpayers and the voters of the city of Lakeland, I feel like I should have known about that rather than just like call me about it. That's my argument. I think that we need to know more about what's going on in the city.
Donald, I will say to you at this time that I have requested that the DA do an investigation into this and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
Next time.
And I'd like to know who called the EPD and told them that I was allowing people to dump on my personal property.
Maybe you be questions, I don't know.
So it's a lot of dirty politics going on, what it amounts to. And so the EPD did come here, 2 people, and they investigated, and there's no dumping been on my property. But I was accused of it. The more of those allegations, Don.
I don't have anything on that. The ones I'm referring to are the ones that's listed in the letter that we have in the city.
There's some things on there where personal people tore their houses down and had dumpsters, and the city had no more to do with it than you did. And these allegations, that's the reason I've called the Georgia Bureau of Investigation in and the DA to investigate these allegations.
So positive reaction is going on.
Yes, sir.
That's really all I
Yes,
need to
sir.
know.
Yes, sir.
And I thought we all know. I really
Yes, sir.
feel strongly about that.
Yes, sir. And you might be shocked at who's behind it when it all comes out. Could be somebody sitting right here in this room. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. You got to look back there, would you, Frank?
Well, I want to see over in front of it. I want to see.
Any more questions? All right, I have a motion. Let's see, did we make a motion to pay the bill?
Yeah.
Okay, we got that. Anybody else got anything?
I would like to say, concerning our police department, we're not looking into so much disposal of it, not that they're not doing an excellent job. They're doing an excellent job, but we just want citizens to know if we gonna look at just, we looking at costs. That's all we're looking at, because they're doing an excellent job, I think. I want them to know that, I want the citizens to also know that they're doing an excellent job.
In other words, you're looking save taxpayers any money to have the same service.
If and when we get some figures,
Right.
you can't do anything apples and oranges, they're all completely different. You got to have something to look at to gauge something about. But we must see nothing yet. 3 months, still just talking, but not see no figures whatsoever.
What gets me, man, it's hard, now maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it, it's hard for them to manage their budget. And I can't see us handling our budget along, handling the phone budget along with that. I can't see it, can't see no cost.
Yeah, I think the police department did an excellent job. I'm not fair to get rid of the police department. And whatsoever.
Any more comments? Anybody in the audience got
I got a question.
Yeah.
John, when you say they are not doing something, who are you talking about?
Nobody's sending us any figures to look at, the sheriff's department or nothing. We got no figures whatsoever, Mr. Franklin.
Okay.
Always got a blank piece of paper with blanks in it. So and so dollars, and I'm not gonna vote on anything, we're gonna see what's going on.
Because last month, I asked the mayor a ballpark of what it might would cost, he said he didn't know at this time.
Well, nobody knows. We don't got any figures to go by.
But see, cause what we're looking at now, the millage rate is down to around what was operated around 1976. And if we can continue to hold that there, but if we send it over there, we may not continue to hold it down now. We never know what kind of increase they may hikes in the years to come.
What the budget is for our police department, I think it was excellent job, we went in the job.
Now, I would like to say, if want to save the taxpayers money, cost my position, want to keep tax, well, the landowners can't afford it. If it costs my position and just trying to save them, so be it. Because I'm sent to do the best I can to save the taxpayers money. That's what I said.
So what did you say, it's gonna help the taxpayers?
If it's gonna help, then I go, but if it's not, it won't fly. Not that right now.
That's where it all started from.
That's
That's all where it started from. See,
where it started.
if you can save any money, that's the
But
whole
we
thing.
don't know how much we can save, how much it's gonna cost, we have nothing to go by, we don't know nothing. Except just a blank piece of paper, like this thing is right here, blank.
Well, then you just said that you did,
They
get more information?
won't send it, but they had sent it. Say give 30 days anyway. That's what we asked for.
Yeah, it'll be on the agenda next month. Any other comments? Yes, sir.
A lot of the Lanier County school buses, they have the air conditioning unit in the bus, but it usually doesn't work. And all the kids get hard on the bus.
I didn't understand, son.
A lot of the Lanier County school buses, they have the air conditioning unit, but it doesn't work.
That's the Board of Education.
Yeah, that's the Board of Education.
That's Board of, it's a Board of Education.
That's the Board of
Yeah, need to go forward with the education there.
Johnny, you can't back it.
I will say this. I was in charge of the bus for many years of my job and employment, and I talked the school board into buying the first air-conditioned bus that they had. If you go somewhere and all, you get there and you're hot, you're sweaty, and the girl's hair is fell down and everything, winter, all the winds are blowing, you need air conditioning. And you also, in today's society we live in, you need a tenant window with the windows up where somebody doesn't come by and have the opportunity to shoot at you. I mean, that's a fact. That was one of the reasons I was in favor of air conditioning buses, is because of kids' hygiene and safety. So I'm sure if the school board knew, I think they would, they'd love to hear you come and say that. I think.
Well, we'll check on that. I'll take care of that for you.
Got one other question. Got 2 or 3 y'all There was a police car that sat here at Jay Shaw's building, which noticed me not there. In my opinion, coming through that traffic, that police car serves its purpose well.
Slow them, stick cars down.
And it has not been there like for 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't, maybe Tony or you, the sheriff, not sheriff, police chief. I'd like to know why, because the county has one on the other end, and those blue lights do a wonderful job of sending messages. You know what I'm talking about? Right here.
Yes.
Just one out there.
Deputy Chief of Police was directed to have a policeman down there. If a police car is there, it needs to be driven by a policeman.
Whatever, I'm asking the questions, I
Yes.
just missed it, and I think it's worth being there if it's available. I'm not in that department, I'm asking the questions.
I think we got 3 policemen on, I don't see why one of the policemen can't be down there.
Chief Harrison, can you address that?
I can take care of it.
All right, Chief, take care of that. Thank you for bringing it.
You may not be noticing anybody else, but they out there.
All right, thank you. Yeah, it's very useful.
Anybody else got anything? Thank you, the audience, for coming. It's always good to see. We used to have a place that only holds about 3 or 4 people. It's good to see people come to our meetings and be involved in what's going on. You're always welcome. Please come back. Meeting adjourned.